Every year, Barco is investing a lot of their revenues into research and development. Of course, we're spending part of that money on new products and new services, but we also do more fundamental research where we really try to push forward the state of the art in medical imaging. For example, the past 20 years, we've been contributing to the first digital mammography display, first digital breast tomosynthesis display, but also we've really pushed forward understanding of proper QA and calibration in medical imaging. More recently, the past 3 to 5 years, our researchers have been spending a lot of effort on 3D visualization. So we believe that 3D displays will become a reality in the next 5 to 10 years in healthcare. It's important to understand what it takes to have a high quality 3D display. So today there is hardly any understanding of how 3D display is actually perceived by human observers. What our researchers are trying to do is coming up with guidelines, coming up with potentially new standards that will improve the quality of 3D visualization. Now, they presented some of that research at this year's SPIE Medical Imaging Conference, and luckily we have been rewarded by a number of awards for the work that we've done there.
As Tom explained, our specialization is optimizing 3D displays and their content for medical use cases. It's unclear how people actually perceive 3D when it comes to color, contrast, and so on. So for this purpose, we've designed an experiment where we can project test patterns at certain depths. That means in front of the display or inside of the display. And for this particular experiment, we wanted to see how do people perceive contrast in 3D. That means the difference in light. We've set up an observer study with lots of observers at various locations. And the results indicate that people actually do perceive contrast in 3D in a different way. When something comes out of the display, they become slightly less sensitive for contrast. And when you move something into the display, they become slightly more sensitive for contrast. This also means that we can create an optimization where people actually observe contrast in the same way no matter where you create a projection of your content.